I didn't like the job that I was doing. Too much manual labor. I didn't care for the people I was working for, with, around. I wasn't making the money that I thought I deserved for the work that I was doing. And I'm sure everybody in the world feels that way. It doesn't matter what you do in life. You could be cleaning bathrooms, digging ditches, working on the side of the road construction. You might be a doctor or a lawyer, a physicist. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you personally don't have a real, true, burning desire and passion to be doing it, it's already wearing on you. Today, I'm just kicking back and talking. I know that 2 years ago, I hit my point of despair in my life. I decided that working 9 to 5 was basically killing me physically, emotionally. I didn't like the job that I was doing. Too much manual labor. I didn't care for the people I was working for, with, around. I wasn't making the money that I thought I deserved for the work that I was doing. And I'm sure everybody in the world feels that way. It doesn't matter what you do in life. You could be cleaning bathrooms, digging ditches, working on the side of the road construction. You might be a doctor or a lawyer, a physicist. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you personally don't have a real, true, burning desire and passion to be doing it, it's already wearing on you. If you feel like you're not making the money that you deserve, that wears on you. If you feel that the people you have to interact with all day is just wearing on you, it doesn't matter. It does not matter your reasons of why you hit despair. I know that after 60 years, I'm going to backtrack 1 year, after 59 years of the same old 9 to 5 rat race that we're all involved in, your daily activities, you're working 8 to 4, 9 to 5, sometimes 7 to 7, all the hours that you put into your work just to make enough money for ends meet. And you just get to the point sometimes, well, some people get to the point they just have to quit it all. Other people continue to do it throughout their lives, just being totally unhappy. So anyway, at 59 years old, I decided for myself that I was just tired, and I'm not financially ready or prepared to take care of myself and my wife throughout my later years. So I decided that I needed to do something for myself that I enjoyed doing, that I believe would bring in extra income to help me in the future for when I do hopefully retire. So anyway, I got tired of the whole thing. I decided I just had to make a change. I want to do what I want to do in life. So I went online and started typing in how to start a business, good home-based business opportunities, whatever you're typing into the computer. And of course, I run across the same people and the same ads that you do, which is usually some guy or girl flashing a wad of cash and a lot of jewelry with a nice car in front of a great house, and they work from home, and money just falling from the sky, $10,000 days. And it's like, well, it all sounds great, and everybody wants that in their life. So like myself, like many others, decided that I'm going to start a home-based business. So I picked the business, the opportunity that I felt I would be passionate about. At the time, it was, a site where they had what they call link post blogging. I got involved with it, and I found it really, really interesting. A lot to learn. So I worked on this every waking hour that I was not at my 9-to-5 job. And I started accumulating information and then finding out how much more I needed to know. And then continued hour after hour, evening after evening, out in my office, away from my family, which is a whole nother struggle in itself, which we will cover. So anyway, continued to learn and progressing in my journey, my learning. But the more you learn, the more you find out you don't know. And then for a lot of people, because they had seen these ads with money everywhere and nice houses and cars, they get very frustrated because they're not making a cent. They're putting all this time and effort into it, so they give up. And that's it. That's the end of it. They go back to their other life, working 9-to-5, discouraged, upset, disappointed, feeling like they had been scammed. Well, I'm here to say that you're not going to be scammed if you are with a legitimate company. But before you even get with that legitimate company, when you want to get into a business, if you decide that you want to be your own boss, you want to be an entrepreneur, I want everybody to realize that for whatever reason you're doing this for, you have to know why. You have to know your why, your personal why are you doing this? Ask yourself, I want to be an entrepreneur, why? Well, because I don't like who I work for. Well, why don't you like who you work for? Well, I don't like their attitude. I don't like being belittled. I don't think that they're paying me what I'm worth. Okay, that's a good why, a good reason. So you want to be an entrepreneur because you want to make more money. Yes, but I also want more freedom in my life. I don't want to just work 9-to-5 every day. Well, why is that? Well, because I want to spend more time with my family. I want to spend more time with my pets. I just want to spend more time with myself that isn't allowed when I'm at a job 9-to-5. Okay, well, why is that? Well, again, I don't like who I'm around. For whatever reason, continue to ask yourself these questions. Dig down deep. Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? When you find out the reason of why you really want to do this, you want more time freedom, you want more financial freedom, whatever the reason may be, at least you know why you want to do this. The next step is to realize that as an entrepreneur, as you go into this new phase of your life, there is not going to be a boss above you. They're not going to say, you have to do this, or this is your schedule for the day, or go there and do that. And you don't have somebody above you or around you setting your daily goals. This all now is up to you. And it's real easy to come into a home-based business because you are working from home. I need to, reach over here, put my glasses on. I just noticed that the volume on my computer, oh, sorry about this, that I'm getting little dings and dongs through here, and we don't want to hear all this. So anyway, you decide your why. You want to be an entrepreneur. You don't have anybody telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, or anything else. So being an entrepreneur in itself means that you are your own boss. So now you need to be self-motivated. You have to know that there are daily activities that have to be done. But then you're saying, well, what activities? What has to be done? And this is where you're going through your learning curve about the do's, the don'ts, the hows, the whys, the ifs, everything involved with running your own business. So now you're at home. You're working on all this, and you think that you're gaining knowledge, or maybe you think you don't have enough knowledge. And then you realize that you're in information overload because You're working for a new company in a new career that you haven't done before. You have not been a marketer, and you're wondering, how do I market? How do I even make money? And then you start realizing how much is involved in this. And going back to my original, then since you're not making money and you find it to be difficult, you quit. And then you go right back to your 9-to-5 job. I want everybody to think about what quitting is. You don't quit everything that you do. When you go to your 9-to-5 job and your boss says, do this, you don't get upset, frustrated, and say, I quit. Why don't you do that? Well, because you need the job. You need the money. So you continue doing it. So quitting, to me, is nothing but failure. And the biggest failure in life that you can do to yourself is quitting. Quitting on anything. If you quit on your wife, if you quit on training your pet, if you quit on yourself, it is a failure. And I say this time and time again on other videos I do. Every time you quit, every time you fail, it's just one more piece of that chunk of cement, heavy burden that lays in the back of your mind that maybe you don't think about it daily, but when you start reflecting on your life and you're thinking, I quit this and I quit that and I'm a failure, it's all adding up. And then it makes you start feeling bad and you're depressed. And all of this is what you're trying to alleviate. So after I got into my home business, thinking that it was going to be easy money, and then finding out that it's not so easy, I realized that, number one, I am my own boss now. No matter what label you put on it, entrepreneur, work at home business, I'm my own CEO, doesn't matter what title. What matters is that now you are responsible for yourself and how you are going to accomplish this. You don't know how to do it on your own. You need to reach out to somebody, anybody, not for so much the opportunity or the business, because by now you know what you are passionate about. You know what area or field that you want to be involved in. And it can be health and wellness. It can be digital marketing. It could be just showing other people how to use Facebook. It could be whatever you want it to be. You want to be a coach, you want to be a life coach, do it. But you need to know how to do this. All these businesses online all operate the same way. It's all network marketing. We are all networkers day to day. We network with people around us daily, whether they're friends, employees, employers, acquaintances, people that we meet on the street. At that moment of interaction, you are networking. It's no different than networking online. You get into your Facebook, your LinkedIn, whatever platform you're using or all, and you begin to network with people. You're reaching out, you're making friends, you're making quaint, funny posts, positive posts, however you're going about it, but you are networking. You're getting to know people. You're not selling things to people. Nobody wants to be sold to, and you personally aren't even up for it yet. You think you are. You think, I'm my own boss. I'm going to sell this product. I'm going to put it online and people are going to buy it. And you will realize real soon, it just does not work that way. People that try to do this, and you may be one of them, you're excited, you've decided you're going to make a change in your life, you decide you want to make money online, so you dive into the first business you see that you believe is your passion, and you're excited about the business, so you run and you tell your wife, your husband, you tell your friends, your neighbors, you're excited, and you're saying, hey, look at what I'm doing. Hey, don't you want to be involved in this? Don't you like this product? And they're all just like, they're telling you no. They're telling you you're a failure. It'll never happen. You know, why are you wasting your time? And then you start feeling bad about what you're hearing from your most personal friends, and you quit. Okay, let's say you don't quit. Let's say that you found out that there is much more that you need to know about. So finally, you take this step to reach out to somebody, and you can reach out to me if you'd like to. I will help anybody at any time, but if it's not me, you need to find somebody that can be your mentor that knows much more than you do about online business and internet marketing and just running a business in general. Because what I have found out is people online, the online community is so much value-based. Everybody in this profession, well, not everybody, but 99% of people online want to help the next person achieve their goals, achieve your financial freedom, your time freedom, so that you can do the things in life that you want to be doing. So please, reach out to somebody. I don't care who it is, but get a mentor, get a life coach, get somebody that knows how to get you pointed in the right direction. Okay, so now you've got your mentor. You're being pointed in the right direction. You have to realize now that you do not have to reinvent the wheel, the big marketing wheel. There's a certain way that things are done online, certain way that things are done in life, certain ways that you approach people and problems and issues, certain ways that you bring up your products or your business opportunity to other people, and that's your recruiting or prospecting. There is just one thing after another that you need to learn and keep learning daily, keep making that daily change. And I know I say change and you're thinking, change? I hate change. Well, you may hate change, but you also hated your job. So you made the decision to change that. Now you have to change your mindset. You're working for yourself. You have to know how to do it. So now you've got a mentor. He's leading, or she is leading you in the direction of what you need to do first, second, third, on down the line until you gain enough knowledge to do it on your own. To me, mindset is number one key. If you come into this business thinking you're going to make $1 million overnight, you're a failure. You're going to fail before you even start. Get it through your mind that starting an entrepreneurship, starting your own business, whether it be online or if it's a brick and mortar business, if you want to sell clothing, if you want to open a restaurant, no matter what you're doing, you have to have the mindset to know that you are going to accomplish your goals. You have to set your goals and you have to accomplish them daily, weekly, and monthly. And you're going to have to continue doing this for anywhere from 2 to 5 years before you start making real life-changing income. Now, the good thing about this is with your mindset and the way your mind works is if you do this for the first 3 months and you don't see a result, you're going to quit, which means you're a failure. On the other hand, if you're following a good mentor and within the same amount of time, you bring a prospect into your opportunity under you, maybe you're in an MLM, maybe you're only an affiliate marketer, you sell your first product within the same time period, let's say 3 months. That puts that little torch in you and in your mind to say, hey, I know that I can do this. I made a sale. I got a recruit. Now the fire is relit again or even stronger because now you know it can be done. That doesn't mean that you're finished. That means that you made a sale. That's not life-changing money, as we all know. So you continue doing what you've been doing, what your mentor is teaching you, and you are making progress. Then, as just like myself, down the road after a period of time, myself, it's been 2 years, you feel confident enough that you've gained enough knowledge that you can begin to pass this on to others. Now all of a sudden you've changed your life from being the 9-to-5 worker, unappreciated, not enough money, to being an online business person with enough knowledge that you can now be a coach. You can help people. And it doesn't matter how much or what you're helping them with, as long as it's valuable. I'm hoping that what I'm saying here is of some value to you, that you know that everybody starts in the same position. You can start doing your own videos, your Facebook Lives. You can make statements of accomplishment. You can do screen shares and show people, look, I'm making money. I'm recruiting people. And now you've got a basis of how you can add value for other people, the other newbies online. But anyway, it's a constant struggle to get that far. Myself, I was fortunate enough after my first 3 or 4 months of spinning my wheels and not accomplishing my goals because I didn't even know what my goals were. I ran across one person that has become a very good friend of mine and now a business partner, along with his good friend. We are all friends and business partners in a business. I've followed them and I gained enough knowledge to know what works online, what works offline. I found my reason why I like to do this. I found my passion. I found my product or opportunities. I know if I want to be an affiliate marketer or in a multi-level marketing business. I know some of the platforms. I don't know every platform 100%, but I know enough about each one that I can do my posts, my listings, what to say, how to say it. So now I'm providing value to others, I would hope. But anyway, back to my original. On the 3 months in, my mentor suggested to me, have you ever heard of Gary V? I said, Gary V? Who the heck is Gary V? Gary Vaynerchuk. Maybe you have heard of him, maybe you have not. But Gary Vaynerchuk has been around for many years as a marketer, even before the internet. A rags to riches story, and you can read about him. I'm not going to go into his full life history, but anyway, this is his latest book out right here. It's called Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. So I picked up this book along with his others, and I've been reading these for the last, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years. And I follow what the man has to say because he is a very extremely successful entrepreneur. If you don't know who he is, look into him. He is the internet social media guru that has tried and true practices of what will work for you, what will work for anybody. And one of his favorite sayings that it bounces in my mind daily when I feel kind of down. I'm not sure if I want to continue doing this, which to me is not the case any longer. But he's got a little video and a quote that is, he says, the odds of you having a life is 400 trillion to 1 of just having a life. The odds of just having a life are phenomenal. I don't know where they got the information from, but if that's the true odds, I don't care if it's 1 in a million, 1 in 200 million, 1 in 400 trillion, 700 trillion, whatever the odds are. The fact of the matter is that you do have a life. You are an intelligent person. You can do anything that the next guy does. We all get up in the morning. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. We can all do what the next person does. You just need to know how to do it. So anyway, I start following Gary V. His statement is, you will die. To me, you will die was so powerful when I heard those 3 words that I started thinking about it. Now, when I got into my online marketing career, it was 2 years ago, 59 years old, my day of despair, I'm gonna make a change in my life, boom, get on online marketing, start doing my thing. Come to find out I need some mentors. Here's a good mentor right here. I start listening to Gary, and one of the first things I hear is, you will die. At 60 years old, That is a true statement. I will die, and I will probably die and leave this earth much sooner than much later. So now I've got this burning desire to accomplish my goals. I need to know what my goals are. I need to know what to do to accomplish each one. So I follow along with him. He lays it all out for you in this book. A lot of motivational statements from other people he's helped, a lot of talk about his upbringing, a lot of talk about your personal mindset, what you need to do to change your mind and keep it focused each day. Again, you will die. So Gary says, it doesn't matter what age you are, just get started. Just do something. Folks, do something. I have proven to myself, and I've proven to others that know me, that this can be done. This is legitimate work. It is a job. It is a career. If you love doing it, you love doing it. I know I love doing it. I love helping other people. I mean, I just absolutely love it. So anyway, I'm following Gary Vee. Another book that I read quite often is this, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Very, very motivational. He brings to light things that you probably think of on a daily basis about how you were brought up, about why your mind works the way it does, the ways to change it so you can be more confident, more focused, more energetic, tips and tricks, and a lot of sayings. Anyway, I really love this book. Again, I'm not getting into the ins and outs of it. Go get yourself a copy of it and read it. If you are a brand new marketer to home business, please, I'm telling you, get both of these along with any other book that you can read to gain knowledge and information about the online marketing world. So I feel sometimes I'm rambling on, but I'm trying to motivate people to get up and start. Now, I don't care if you're 20 years old, you're 15 years old. If you want to make an online income, it can be done. If you are 30, 40, 50, 60, like myself, you may be thinking, but I don't have the technical skills. I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start. First and foremost, decide you want to do it. Decide you want to make a change in your life. Remember, you will die. Whether at 15, you will die. Whether it's 60, 70, you will die. If you're 15 and starting, 20 and starting, you've got a long time to learn, a long time to implement, a long time to build your business. You can turn your home part-time business into a multi-million-dollar company, your own brand, yourself. But you have to start somewhere. So, myself, I like to think people are starting I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. I threw me off track. I should just turn that off and over. One good distraction when you're trying to help people. Don't do it. Anyway, where's I at? Working from home. Being motivated. Knowing where to go. I don't care if it's me or somebody else. Get with somebody. I personally like to work with people around my age, around the 50, 60, even 70. I've got a person in my downline that's 70 years old, just started their home-based business. Why? They need some more income. Social Security isn't cutting it. I'm helping them along, showing them some tools that I use. They don't have to use the opportunities that I work with. They don't have to be in the same business that I'm in. But you have to do it the same way that I'm doing it. So I'm just giving them some helpful hints, tips, tricks to get moving online. Get started. I don't care what age you're at. Again, if you're 20 years old, you've got a lifetime to learn. You can build your business of your dreams. You can have financial security. You can have time freedom. If you're older like myself, I'm not in this to make $1 bazillion. I don't have the time to build a business from scratch, from zero, and take it 2, 3, 4, 5 years before I'm making millions. I don't have that time. My main goal is not to do that. My main goal is to make enough money to give me the opportunity to do a little bit of traveling, to not have to worry about where I'm going to scratch to get my next car payment or house payment. So now 2 years into it, I'm making an income. I'm working towards my goal. Within another year, I will have enough residual income coming in that I can start taking my little trips. And while I'm on those trips, I can still work. This is all done digitally. You can do it from anywhere. So anyway, that's the reason I'm doing it. Doesn't matter what reason you're doing this for. Just do it. After watching or listening to me on video or on my podcast, if you gained any knowledge, any skills, motivation, if that little switch in your mind flicked and you said, hey, I can do that too, then follow me, Brady Theodore, Thegotti. I would like to tell you that, hey, I'm just a guy 60 plus years old. 4 years ago, I decided to learn some new skills and place myself in a position that I could have some financial freedom in my later years. Come to find out that with knowledge, I have done just that. I've learned that no matter what age you're at, if you put your mind to it, if you take the proper action and you follow the leaders, that anything is possible. Now, if you would like to see more of me, please go below, touch that link, follow me at bradytheodore.com. Thank you, God bless, and I'll see you on the inside.